How are you, though?
Um, I am struggling, if I'm honest. I
Yes.
don't know if you can hear it in my voice.
Yes, I can.
Um,
Are you okay to
yeah.
do the consult today?
Yes, I am, yes.
Okay, love.
I really want to do it.
No, I get it.
Mhm.
I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay. Go ahead, love.
Well, I was just listening to you, actually. I was just listening to your live that was on just now. And it's made me wonder something about this cough and this mucus, and it's struggling to breathe. I'm sorry, I'm just emotional right now. When it happened before,
Pardon?
when it happened before to me, I had a conflict with my daughter, and because I didn't take the COVID jab, and she was very, very angry with me, and I got like this.
Understand something.
then-
1 second, please.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to love, honor, and respect yourself before anybody else will do it. And you getting upset because your daughter got upset with you is totally ridiculous.
Okay.
As a mother, you have made the right decision, and you will love her, not get upset. You'll not get upset with yourself. And understand something. You do not need another one's corrupted love. You need your own love. You need to love yourself. Let me make this perfectly clear. Your train of thought is absolutely disrespectful to yourself. So right off the bat, I can tell you that your self-value is very, very low.
Yeah.
It always has been since you've been a little girl. Nobody acts like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. And understand something. My heart is full of love, but understand that if somebody, doesn't matter if they're my child or someone else, if they want to do something that's against their body, and I'm not going to be angry at them, and I'm not going to be upset like this and make myself sick. So, Isn't it something that, how do you feel being held ransom by your child? Because you are.
Yeah, it's awful.
No, you need to pull yourself together and understand something. Your child can bugger off. Your child can bugger off. Let them bugger off. Let them be angry. But you're angry and you're upset because she won't listen to you. Why should she listen to it? It's her life. Yeah, but Dr. Wolfe, she's hurting herself. Well, you're hurting yourself over it. Like, do you actually think that what you're doing is no more toxic than what she's doing? You do know that most people are sick because they have sick beliefs. Because they don't love, honor, and respect themselves. If you loved, honored, and respected yourself, you wouldn't be falling apart. When you have to use other people like your daughter, her love, to exist, then she holds the power over you.
Yes, I
So
do
understand something. Your family has a cruel way of loving.
Yeah.
You have a cruel way of loving yourself and her. If my child decided, and they were an adult, that they were going to do the B, I would lovingly state my opinion and then say, it's up to you. I love you anyway.
Yeah, well,
No, this is what happens when you pick sides. This is what happens when there's a right or wrong. This is what happens. And now you're just having an adult tantrum.
I didn't tell her what to do.
Did you hear what I said? I didn't say that you told her what to do. You're disappointed because she didn't do what you wanted her to do. You're also disappointed because she doesn't respect, even if you are right, she doesn't respect it. And now you've created a rift between the two of you because somebody needs to be right. And how about this? Nobody's right when it comes to love. You've got to let people do what they want to. Yeah, but Dr. Wolfe, what if she dies from doing the COVID shot? I don't know. But guess what? Do you like this relationship you have with her? It's making you sick. It's probably making her sick. But both of you don't know it because guess what? Love is an ingredient and most people make it into a sick one. All right?
Yeah. Well, what I was wondering was if that was the trigger. That was the trigger for my illness. And then...
Of course, it's still going on. What's the first thing you said to me? I'm taping this audio. I'm going to send it to you, and you're going to hear it, and you're going to find out that you're falling apart and you're falling to pieces. And Dr. Wolfe, I'm falling to pieces because of my daughter. So now we put the blame on your daughter. And please, don't say you're not, because you are.
Well, not only her, my sister too.
What?
I'm probably doing it with...
I don't care if there's 1 million people in your family or there's one. Who cares?
Uh-huh.
You're not getting this. You know what? Family, oh my God, everything for family. Well, we like mental? No. It's love, honor, and respect ourselves first and foremost before anyone else or everything else, so help me God. If you want to put your family first, then you are going to be torn to shreds.
Yeah.
That's your problem. Why can't you love yourself, care for yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself first and foremost? 1 second, please. I do need to talk to you. I'm on overseas call with a consult right now, my friend.
Okay, buddy. I'll be free today. Absolutely.
Bye. Yeah, I'm back. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, but you need to understand this and you need to get this, okay? Okay?
Yes.
Say this, I'm going to stop having an adult tantrum.
I'm going to stop having an adult tantrum.
I don't need anyone to approve of me, and I'm not going to take anything personal from now on.
I don't need anyone to approve of me, and I'm not going to take anything personal from now on.
How did that feel?
Good.
No, it felt a lot better, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm going to tell you something. I hope you know that you are going to be miserable for the rest of your life. With your attitude, you're going to be sick and miserable because you're getting older. You're getting older, and if you haven't learned to mind your own business yet and stop trying to win the fight. What if you were neutral? What if you did not try to be right? What if you didn't try to win the fight? And even if you think you're right and you know you're right, understand something. You depend on family so much, okay, which I do not, and I will not. You depend on family so much. For somebody who depends on family so much, you're certainly not playing it right.
Okay.
No, absolutely wrong. And you know what? How old are you?
Well, 64.
54 and you're having a 4-year-old tantrum and you haven't stopped for most of your life.
So how do I make this better?
Well, you need to stop acting like, and I don't want to, children are not spoiled, okay? Children just act like their parents. So you need to know that. Children act like their parents. Children are not spoiled. They mimic their parents. Okay?
Okay.
So understand, so I need to tell you to stop acting like an adulterated human that decides if I have a tantrum long enough and strong enough, everybody's going to do what I want them to do and the world will become what I want it to become so that I can have it my way.
Okay.
And that's what you're doing. And guess what? Here's the deal. You don't even see it. You don't even realize it. Now, let me just ask you this while you're in your logical, critical mind, because I've got your attention. Are you having fun?
Right now?
Are you having fun trying to control your family? Okay, guess what happens? Guess what happens when you try to control your family? You're out of control. You're out of control.
Yeah.
You're out of control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we just don't talk about stuff that's going to cause conflict.
Listen to me.
anymore.
Listen to me. Guess what? Why would you talked about things long enough and strong enough to cause conflict that you got people upset with you.
Yeah.
So please stop talking like you don't talk about things. You created a problem because you did it long enough and strong enough, and now you don't talk about things, but now you're having a tantrum about it because you feel you need to talk about it. And the reality is it's kind of funny, eh? We try to get people to do things that we want them to do, and then if they don't do them, we're really angry at them. And now they're angry at us because they want to do what they want to do. So now we don't even talk to them. Oh, but we love them so much, okay? Do you see how messed up this is?
I do.
Yes, now you are messed up, and understand something. Stop messing around. Stop messing around. Now you can call up everyone and apologize, and if you want, and say, listen, I apologize. It's your body. You have a right to do whatever you want with it. The only thing that I would like to do is have a great relationship with you. And if they won't talk to you, then text them that. And then guess what? Then you make sure that you put duct tape on that part of your subconscious and don't bring up stuff that they don't want to do.
This is what I meant when I said we don't talk about those subjects. It's not that
I know, but that's because you don't talk about those subjects now because everybody's pissed off at you. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've made yourself you've made yourself sick over it. Isn't that nice?
Oh, I know, it's pathetic.
Okay, no, don't put yourself down. It's not pathetic. It's energy draining, and it's caused you to become sick because you're out of balance. And you're draining the electrical energy and the nutrition out of you, okay? And guess what? This has all got to do with you not loving yourself. That's it.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't think I've ever loved myself.
Well, I know that. Anybody that gets in this situation, they're saying it's 3:15 and it's time to punch myself in the face.
Yeah. So how do I make it better?
How do you make it better?
I have to learn to love myself.
Well, you have to do, I'm going to tell you this, and you need to understand this. I say it all the time. Do you walk around with a slight smile on your face? No, you walk around with a frown. If you were to actually practice the smile as much as you practice the frown, okay, you would turn your life upside right. Yeah, but Dr. Wolfe, I don't have anything to smile for. Yeah, well, what do you have to frown for? You only have to frown because of the way that you perceive your life. So perceive it differently and walk around being grateful. And if you smile, your oxygen levels come up, your circulation comes up, okay? All right, listen to me.
Yeah.
Okay, your oxygen comes up, your circulation comes up, you relax your muscles, you don't tense, you don't dump adrenaline and cortisol because guess what? You are so fearful that everybody's going to pull their love away from you. And you know what? You use your family's love like you use oxygen. And guess what? When you're not getting along with your daughter, you can't breathe. You can't. You don't have energy. You're giving all this energy up, and believe it or not, if it wasn't your daughter, it'd be someone else, because you're actually running a self-abuse program on a subconscious, unconscious level, because you don't have the value. You've got to get a higher value on what you are and who you are, and you need to learn how to respect and honor yourself. Believe it or not, if you don't have any life bands, like the Braveheart 321 bands that you've got, get yourself some hair bands and get the bigger ones, and then tie a little knot in it so you can grab it. Don't you see me ever grab the love band and going 3, 2, 1, I got this? Well, guess what? If you did that 15 times an hour, and you were to do that for a few days, 3, 2, 1, I got this. 3, 2, 1, I approved myself. 3, 2, 1, I am love. 3, 2, 1, I am the creator of my life. 3, 2, 1, I got this. 3, 2, 1, there's a new sheriff in town. And the reason why we count backwards is because your subconscious can't count backwards, but your conscious mind can. And every time, like right now that you're miserable, you're just running a program from your subconscious that just runs programs. So believe it or not, your most prominent, dominant programs in your subconscious are, I'm miserable, I'm going to make myself miserable, and I'm going to make myself sick, and then everybody's going to see how much I'm suffering, and then I'm going to get my own way. How's that working for you?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Well, you better get it, because that's exactly where we're at right now. And you better get it, because guess what? You deserve better from yourself. You deserve the best treatment from yourself. My God, if you could just pull off loving yourself more than anything else, then you would not be labeling or judging your daughter or anyone else.
Okay.
When you count on your daughter for your love sustenance and other people, you know what? You're waiting for them to fill you up. How's that working for you?
Not well. We're putting on better now, though. This was a while ago.
What?
But well, we're getting on better now, me and my daughter.
Okay, but guess what? Can I tell you something? Until the next war.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, just, you know, that's what you do. So, and understand something. I don't mean to be like this, but I've been known as being an intuitive since I was like 12 years old. And I pick up on everything. So you're in, you're out, you're up, you're down with your daughter, and understand something. Minding your own business, putting your energy into your dreams, your passion, your purpose. Why are you on this planet? And why do you want to live? Why do you want to thrive? What would you like to become? You need to start focusing on yourself. All you do is focus on outside yourself, and that's not going to work. You're going to be empty.
Okay. I don't know what I want anymore. That's the trouble.
But see, that's the thing. People are not bad. They're lost today. Okay? Yeah. And understand, everybody was programmed to be lost. See, if you truly, okay, I'm gonna give you some suggestions right now, love, okay? And that's the deal. You know, download my BraveheartNationapp.com. And then, I know, but go in and do the Braveheart Online Emotional Intelligence course. It'll take you about 30 days to do it. And answer all the questions in there and do it 3 times. And then, listen to me, then practice the Love Band, Life Band. Also, write a Braveheart Hero contract where you are going to actually, where you're going to actually write a contract. If you were the master of your emotions, of your life, where would you live? What would you be doing? Who would you be doing it with? What is your passion? What is your purpose? You need to start writing this. Now, you don't even know what you want because you've lived for everyone else's love except your own. And that it does not make you a bad person, doesn't make you a non-intelligent person. It's just a program. And we just need to change the program. Don't get angry at the program you run, but just know we need to have a new program. And that program needs that you need to go in and learn how to love yourself for the first time that you can ever remember. You need to start focusing on your desires, your passions, your dreams. Trust me when I say this. Walk around with a slight smile even if you're bloody well having a temper tantrum. Just force that smile. Just as you forced being miserable and now you're sick, okay? Now you need to force, not force with like anger, but now you need to practice. Now you need to take massive action, not forceful action, and walk around with a slight smile and put sticky notes everywhere in the car, around the house, in the bathroom. Smile, 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 and keep doing it. And your brain's going to think that, oh, this is so dumb, but it is not dumb. Walk around with a slight smile, and as soon as you start walking around with a smile instead of a frown, your family will notice, your friends will notice, and they will love being around you. And you will also stop bringing up topics about how you have this problem because somebody did this, or you have this problem because the world is this. None of that stuff is your business. The only stuff is your business is the slight smile. Connecting to your lion heart breathing. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. That is a breath that actually keeps you in the moment. If you did those two things, the smile and the breathing, you wouldn't be miserable. You can't be miserable with those two things. And then if you practice the love band, life band, and then you do the mirror work. You do not go to the bathroom unless you look in the mirror on the way out and you tell yourself, I will love, honor, respect, and protect you today. Okay, because my subconscious does not work for me. It works against me, okay, and makes everybody responsible for filling my tank, my heart. And I'm going to be thankful anyways. Without anyone's love, I'm going to learn how to love myself. If you learned how to love yourself, when you're just with yourself and nobody is around you, you can still have the greatest time in the world. Okay, me, myself, and I. And understand something, by doing that, you let your daughter off the hook, you let your family off the hook. They no longer feel like you're some kind of victim, and you're draining them.
Okay, I hear you.
Do you really hear me?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that you deserve to be healthy and happy, and you're the one that's not giving it to you?
Yes, I do.
I need you to stop making stories up and circumstances. Why? Okay? Poor, pitiful me. Why? If it wasn't for this, I would have had that. If it wasn't for him or her, I would have been there, or I would have, could have, should have. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to beat you up because you've done that enough and it's got to stop. I'm telling you, I'm bringing you up. I'm calling you up to love yourself, to focus on the flowers, the butterflies, the beauty. Stop focusing on the negative. Right now, those who think they have authority over us have mastered the art of manipulation and mutation. So understand, mind your own business. Don't talk about things you can't change, and don't talk about things that bring your vibration down. Talk about things that you're creating. Talk about things you want to create. Talk about places you want to go. You need to sit down and write this Braveheart Heroes contract. You need to do this. And when you write down your passion, your purpose, your desires, okay, what you would like to see in your life, what you would like to be in your life, what you would like to feel in your life. Every morning you're going to get up and you're going to rewrite it. And after 30 days of rewriting this contract, you're going to find more of your authentic self. And if you do the Braveheart if you do the Braveheart online emotional intelligence course, download the Braveheart Nation app if you haven't, then go into the Evolve section, go into the master classes, and do it. It's free. It was $1,200. We made it free to everybody. Go in there and start listening and start answering the questions. Start doing this master class and start practicing. Like I said, get a love band, life band. If you don't have one of those, get a hairband. Tie a little knot in it. And then you gently snap it every time that you start feeling sorry for yourself, sorry for the world. The world's a bad place. You need to stop this, because you will find once you start snapping it every time that you are doing an image or a thought of something that is not high vibrational, you're going to snap this. And watch how many times you snap it throughout the day. You're going to snap it all the time, because your program is a perception, okay? And you look for what's wrong. And the majority of the population do this. God love them, but it is killing them. Yeah. Understand something. You are, okay? You are the end result of your personality. If you don't want to change parts of your personality, then get used to this reality.
Yeah.
So the love band, life band is one of the most important thing in the mirror work. The smiling and connecting to your breath, the lion heart breath. But with the love band, life band, you're going to snap that, because you're snapping back to the present moment. You want it as snug as a hug around your wrist. Understand something. And you've got to be dedicated to this. You've got to bring the little child inside of you out to play and play these games that I just made up for you. Because understand something. Do you know why your life is miserable? Because you focused on all the miserable images and the programs that those who think have authority over us have done on purpose so that they have authority over us. Nobody will have authority over you. If you love, honor, and respect yourself, you will be untouchable. That is the deal. If you don't want to do it, if you don't want to believe it, I can't help you with it.
I understand.
All right.
And I want to do whatever it takes.
Okay. Well, I think that that's really important. Because guess what? I want you to say this. I wish to totally love, honor, and respect myself. Say that, please.
I wish to totally love, honor, and respect myself.
How did that feel?
It felt like I'd already created something when I said it. As I said it. But lighter in my body.
All you got to do is say it 10,000 times. And you've got to say it with emotion and passion. And it will become a prominent, dominant belief. And then people will notice that you are actually loving your life. And understand that the subconscious part of your brain is 90% of your brain. It is not a critical thinking part of your brain. It is not a logical part of your brain. It's just playing your most prominent, dominant program. And that right now is you have no value. And you get your value from everybody else, which means that you have a bit of a parasitical personality. Do you understand me? So now we're just calling her back. And let's see if she answers.
Hello, I'm really sorry I can't take your call just now, but please do leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Hi, it's Dr. Wolfe. Daryl, I'll call you right back, love. So we'll try her again.
Hello, I'm really sorry I can't take your call just now, but please do leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
And we will try her one more time. And then she can call me if she likes. Maybe her phone died and she needs to plug it in.
Hello, I'm really sorry I can't take your call just now, but please do leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Or maybe her daughter called.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
One more time. So the biggest thing that we have to learn is patience for ourselves.
Hello, I'm really sorry I can't take
When
your call
things
just
don't
now.
go our way or we hit a bump in the road, we need to connect to our lion heart breathing, and we need to stay really calm. And the bigger the trauma, the bigger the drama. That doesn't mean that you dramatize yourself and suffer. It means you connect to the lion heart breath, put a slight smile on, and stay in the moment. And guess what? Not all storms last forever. So hold the light. Hi.
Hello, we got cut off somehow, didn't we?
Yeah, I've tried to call you a few times, but it wasn't going through.
Oh.
But we're here
Got you
now.
back.
So now we've talked
now.
about we've talked about what I believe is at the crux of the problem. And understand,
Yeah.
you can say to me, yeah, but you know what? You know what, Daryl? You don't understand my life. And you don't understand the hell I've went through. You don't understand all the problems in my life. And I'll tell you, I do probably, let me see, 12 to 15 emotional consults every week.
Yeah.
So I get to hear it all. And the reality is, whether we want to believe it or not, you know, our mind is an exaggerator. And you have to watch out because, love, this is what I need you to understand, and then we'll move on from here. The more...
Yeah, I'm not going to say...
What?
I was going to say, I'm not going to say you don't understand my life at all. I think you do understand everything.
But I know, but people will say that, and I don't blame them. But the reality is, even if I didn't, there's one rule that we can never forget. The more you feed something, the bigger it gets. So we just need to ask ourselves, sweetie, what are we feeding? Okay? What are we feeding? So you need to say to yourself throughout the day, what am I feeding? Am I feeding a dysfunctional, disruptive, energy draining program, or am I feeding my passion, my desires, and am I actually focused on something that's actually energizing me or taking my energy away? Okay, believe it or not, we lost her again. But it's not on my side. I've got full bars here.
Hello, I'm really sorry I can't take your call just now, but please do leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Here we go again. Hi.
Hello, this connection's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, I've got full bars on my side, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
But we're doing great. You know what? It's not what goes on in our life, it's what goes in our life. So the reality is, you know, I might lose you, but we'll find you again. Okay?
Okay, yes, okay.
So go ahead. And what I'd like to do, if I could, if it's okay with you, I would love to be able to use this audio as a training audio. Is that okay?
Oh my gosh.
Well, no,
Okay.
your name's not on it, love, but it's up to you.
Oh.
And the reality is, people get to learn from this. Do you know how many people have been disrupted over the last 5 years, and they don't know why. And you know the exact problem that you're having? Do you know, without exaggerating, okay, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. 90% of all families are going through what you're going through. And guess what? Those people who have authority or think they have authority over us have created this problem because they wanted to create a division in the families, division with the friends, division with the neighbors. They wanted to create civil war between us. So I just want you to understand that we have to understand who the true frenemy is. You know, they pretend that they're trying to help us, but they really aren't. So understand, make sure that going forward that you don't take your frustration out on your friends and your family from not choosing the life that you decide that you want. Because at the end of the day, they may choose something that you don't agree with, but the biggest problem is when we actually play love ransom on ourselves and on the ones we love, okay?
Okay, yes.
All right, sweetie.
I get it.
Okay, all right. So please, you're the driver. Please, what else would you like to talk about, love?
Well, it's just that I have bought some of your nutraceuticals, and I'm just wondering which ones I should be using.
Why don't you ask me, well, first of all, why don't you tell me what you believe some of your symptoms are, okay? Or things in your... like, for one thing, let's go through this right now. All right. You're 5'7", okay, but you're 222 pounds. So you have you have to understand something, that you are 80 pounds overweight. Now that 80 pounds, if you'll let me explain it to you, if we don't get all this done here today, all right? Don't worry about it. I'm going to call you and we're going to continually work together, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can, you know, when you pay for a consult with me, it's ongoing support. And believe it or not, you know, if we focus on something and we water it properly, you know, it will thrive, okay? So just try. That's why I'm going to send you this audio as well. And you're going to listen to this audio. Please listen to it 12 times. Because I need you to listen to how I talked, how you talked, okay? And just see it, because understand something. Do you know that the way that you act now, it's because of repetition. So if you want to act differently, it will be because of what? Repetition. So, you know, people go, oh my God, I don't want to feel like a robot. Well, the subconscious mind is a robot, and it controls 98% of your day. So if you don't want to play robotics with your subconscious until you create a new prominent dominant belief, then guess what? You're just going to be, you know, having a really bumpy ride. So buckle up, baby, okay? Because you're just like you and your daughter. You're in, you're out, you're up, you're down. And that will end when you decide that you don't want it anymore and that you are going to go into your relationship with her without judgment, with only observation. You will allow her to judge you and say, well, if that's your feeling, honey, then well, mom, I think that you're always prying into my business and you're always trying to push me around. And that's what I think. And I'll go, you know what, honey? If I did, I apologize. And understand, I will make a real effort at allowing you to be your own person, and as I will be. And let's just start from here. So understand, you know, it's not about winning, it's about loving. And, you know, it's about loving yourself, because if you love yourself, you'll give up the fight. There is no fight. You know what? You know, I'm not a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom lover. So, you know, so try to take that in. Now, understand that you are 222 pounds and only 5'7". There's 80 pounds of weight here. But it's not weight. It's emotional baggage that is converted into infection because you're making wrong decisions, because you're an emotional eater, and you're making wrong decisions about and wrong choices about the way you speak and the way you think and the way you eat. So understand. So I have a negative image. I speak a negative thought, and I pick a negative food. Do you understand? Like attracts like. If you start practicing these Braveheart loving steps I've already talked about, so you've got to listen to this audio over and over again. If you don't, you just missed it. If you don't, you missed it. If you listen to this over and over again, you will reprogram your subconscious to stop undermining you.
Okay.
This is not, people will say, this is my personality. No, it's not. These are just programs that have come together to create an end result of suffering. And you've got to go in and take a loving look at them without judgment and go, I need to do the opposite of this, this, and this, or I'll never get to where I'm going. And I need to start focusing on the beauty in life and not the ugly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start off in the morning and tell me what you do, because I think, with the time that we have here, I can get back on the phone with you, but the time that we have right now, because I have another consult coming up, okay? I want to know what your day looks like. So you get up in the morning, and I would like to see you, before you even open your eyes, as soon as you start to wake up, you put a slight smile on your face right away. There's no getting up on the wrong side of the bed anymore. You put a slight smile on your face, and you start thinking about all the things you're grateful for, not all the things that, oh my God, another day, I gotta face another day. But if you started just going through all the things you're grateful for, and then if you got yourself what's called belly button therapy kit, and you did belly button therapy, it dumps more dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins than anything else. And if you would what?
I had a friend who was into that. I used to do it years ago, but then I stopped. What you do?
Okay, let me tell you something. Do you know how you create a perfect life?
How?
You create a perfect day.
Oh yeah.
So you if our goal was a strategy to create a perfect day, we got a perfect life. I listen. I have certain things that I do that will put me into alignment and keep me in alignment throughout the day.
Yes.
Yeah, think about it. Don't get me wrong, but if you watch my videos, you'll understand that I come under attack because I am not part of the thought progress. I am not part of the thought program of the majority of the population. And the majority of the population, they're told that they're always right. The majority rules. Well, no, the majority are being ruled, right?
Yeah.
That's obvious. And your country is one of the worst countries in the world right now that's getting suppressed. So anyways, let's get back to it.
Yeah, belly button therapy.
Belly button therapy. You got to do it first thing in the morning. And then when you get up, I need you to drink 1 liter or otherwise 1 quart of warm to hot water before you do anything else. You must gorge yourself with water, warm to hot, to go in there and start cleaning. Because, if I wanted to clean my house, I'm not going to use cold water. I'm going to use warm to hot water. And then if you have it structured, it's going to hydrate 1,000% better. So take a look at the structure units on our website. They're on sale. They're not expensive. Now,
I've got it.
Good. And then I want you to put a rounded teaspoon of healthy salt, Himalayan, Celtic, real salt. And then I want you to drink this, and I want you to also put in, if you would, you don't have to, but if it's affordable, put in 120 drops of Ormus minerals, because if we can mineralize you, bring in the electrolytes into your body first thing in the morning, you're going to have more energy. And the salt is the conductivity. And understand something. An adult needs 2 tablespoons of salt a day. I need to tell you, the world is screaming high blood pressure right now. And when somebody gets rushed to the hospital, do you know what they do? They give them 2 to 3 bags of salt water. And guess what? They don't tell you that. And then they tell you if you've got high blood pressure to go home and do no salt. So the whole thing is a setup. It's evil. So I need you, like, if you could start your day off like that, okay?
Okay.
And then,
Great.
after you do that, if you have it, if you don't have it, I get it. You know, do some daily cleansing tea, and then, you know, still drink, and then around 11 o'clock, because it's actually, breakfast never really came about until 100 years ago. People didn't eat breakfast. It was called break fast. So people would not eat in the morning. That's over 100 years ago. So people can't remember it. They don't know history. But then we want to break the fast, and we're going to break the fast, please, because you do need your nourishment. Get yourself some organic blueberries, organic strawberries. Berries are the best. Get yourself coconut milk. If you can't, get yourself a good type of seed milk or water. It's up to you. And then get yourself, and I mean this, I need protein going into you. And people go, ugh, but you won't taste it. Just try one time for me. Almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, but it's got to be as healthy as possible. No more than 3 ingredients in there. And then you're going to take 2 raw, free-range organic eggs and blend it into that. And if you've got black gold, you're going to put black gold in, because black gold will turn your bacteria around in your large intestine and make more good bacteria than any other antibiotic or any other property. And black gold will absorb the heavy metals, the acidity, the parasites, and chemicals, and it'll lock it down, and it'll clean up the whole digestive tract. And
how much of that do I?
You would put, I would like to see you, if you're doing the daily cleansing tea and the salt water, we should have your bowels moving really good. And if we do that, I would love to see you do no less than a teaspoon, but up to a level tablespoon. And I want you to do the blender drink around 11 o'clock in the morning. And then I want you to do it again around maybe 2, 3 o'clock, okay? And I'll be honest with you, I only want you, and when you do it again at 2 or 3 o'clock, remember, listen, free-range organic eggs, they're second to mother's milk. And people are just so lied to. And you know what? And it's inexpensive, and that's enough protein throughout the day, and it's so easy to digest. You don't have to spend more money on things, and it's actually better than protein powder. So just know that, okay? The next thing is that if you're going to eat, I want you to just either do avocado or eat grapes, seeded grapes, organic, or salad. And that's all you're going to do. I don't want you to do anything else. And you can eat as much of this as you want. But I also need you to do, all right? I need you to do at least in between 3 to 4 quarts of liquid. Whether you're going to juice something like vegetable juicing, or you're going to just drink structured water with a little bit of black diamond in it. And I need you to work towards in between a tablespoon and 2 tablespoons of salt. And understand, this protocol I just gave you, you're going, well, that's not a lot of food. Well, let me tell you something. Right now, you don't need any more dead animals going into your body because you're not digesting them, okay? You need to clean out. And I need you to look at something else, too. You don't have to get your products from me, but take a look at the vaginal infusion and the ultimate coffee enema. And understand, if you really start doing this, you're going to have periods where you feel very nauseous. And that's because of all the BS you've swallowed emotionally, not just physically. And so I want you to also look at therapeutic vomiting, Because understand something, people don't get this. Just like if you clean out your large intestine with daily cleansing tea, black gold, just like you clean out your liver with the ultimate coffee enema, and you have to do when you do an enema, please use black gold because you have leaky gut really bad, or you wouldn't be blowing up. Okay, you're 80 pounds overweight.
I know.
Okay, so that overweight is believe it or not, you have approximately, and please, I'm not trying to gross you out, you have about 14 to 18 pounds of fecal waste in your large intestine. And your large intestine is a muscle and it's lost its tone. So you got to get the tone back. Listen to me, you got to start minding your business on an emotional and physical level, or you're not going to be happy about the rest of your life. That's it.
Yeah.
So I want you to start doing that. And I want you to research all of this, and then you're going to call me back and we're going to walk through this because we're going to strategize. Do you know, how did they get 80% of the world to actually do the V when it wasn't true? Because guess what? They programmed them. So you need to understand something. You need to program yourself to get in alignment with yourself, to love, honor, and respect yourself. And understand, from now on, whether it's family, whether it's friends, or it's the world, let it do what it needs to do. And the reality is this, if you got yourself down to the proper weight, if you actually weren't complaining about your life and miserable, and you were a shining light, and you were healthy and happy, do you actually think that people might listen to you more? Or not even listen, but look at you and go, wow, look at what she's done for her life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, wouldn't that be a great example for your daughter?
Yeah.
So, listen, have unconditional love for yourself and your daughter and say, I'm going to become the best representation of what I want my daughter to have in her life.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will. I'll take this all on board.
I need you to go. I'm going to send you the audio, and I need you to actually do these things, okay?
Yeah.
And understand something. You know what? You've got the time to do them. Please go do them, okay?
I do. Yeah, I do.
No, you should be all in. Say, I'm all in. I'm all in.
I am all in.
Yes, and I don't want you to become anything except that authentic, beautiful little girl that's so deep down inside of you, she can't get out.
Yeah.
What if you were playful again? What if you were childlike in the way that you see life? Please, I need you.
Yeah.
I need you to focus on this. And I want you to listen to the first couple minutes of this telephone call. And I want you to hear, do you want to remain and stay that person?
No, I don't. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Just know this, that I'm here for you, and I really am. And I know that there's a big time difference, but the reality is that we will work through this, and I'm here for you. But if you don't take massive action, like I've given you some guidelines, and if you don't do them, nothing works. And if you do these guidelines and put your heart into it, I will be responsible for the outcome, correct? Because it's teamwork. I will be here to give you direction. I will be here to give you support. But the reality is, if you can't crack that coconut of yours and make the love for yourself a priority and letting yourself off the hook for everything and learning how to love, honor, and respect yourself, as if you're just a brand new newborn baby, and to have empathy and patience for yourself, but moving forward and seeing progress each day. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right, love.
Absolutely. Can I just ask one question?
Oh, please. Go ahead.
You know, when you said do veggie juice or water for the rest of the liquid for the day,
Yes.
can that be fruit or is it going
No,
to be
you
just
can
veggie?
never juice fruit.
Okay.
You do understand that you're a sugar junkie, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't want to bring that up, but you are a sugar junkie. And understand, a sugar junkie is someone, okay, now you're not going to believe this. Okay. A sugar junkie is someone who's trying to change who they are, because the reality is sugar is a drug, and it will give you false energy, false security, and it will rob 10 times from you what it gives you. Okay?
Okay.
You have to make you have to make a solemn promise. No more desserts, no more sugar, no more processed carbs are allowed to come into your house. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to go out because your addictions are so bad, you have to make a promise to yourself that you will eat all of this toxic, okay, dis-ease causing foods off your property.
Yeah.
If you bring it home, once it comes behind closed doors, you know what happens, right? You know what happens, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do. But I am allowed the blueberries or strawberries in the blender drink in the morning.
You are allowed that. You are not allowed to drink fruit juice. That is toxic to everyone.
Or even blend up fruit.
Yes, but let's not be too fruit crazy, okay?
Okay.
Like, I'd like to see you do some salads when you could put some beans on it, or see you do half an avocado. I mean, understand something. If you want to not blow up and be 222 pounds, you have to eat food that actually has nutrients in it. The only way you can turn off your appetite is as if you have love for yourself, please.
Yeah.
And you're eating food that actually has nutrition in it to turn off the hunger switch.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I've got it. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to send you this audio.
Thank you.
And understand
I hope
something.
this helps someone else.
What?
Yeah. I hope this helps someone else.
Well, you know what? Believe it or not, I hardly ever ask this, but I ask this of you because I know that you care for others. And nobody knows where you live. Nobody knows your name. Nobody would even know who you are. And the reality is, guess what? If we share our stories, guess what happens? People go, I'm not alone. Oh my God, I can so feel her, and I understand where she's coming from. And understand something. I need you to get this, and I'm not making this up. You are a beautiful person, and you just love and you care. But the problem is that you're not doing it for yourself first and foremost. And actually, if you did it for yourself first and foremost, you would have such better relationships with your family and friends. I swear you would. The only ones you wouldn't are the friends that you have that love to grumble about their life and why their life isn't the way it should be because of someone else or something else. And guess what? If you end up loving and caring for yourself, those friends will go find someone that they can complain to. And you don't need that. You don't need someone stroking you like a victim. You need someone holding the line and telling you, you are the hero. You are the lover you've been looking for.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. Thank you so much.
So this is where we start. But the reality is this. I need you to go and do your homework on all of these things that I just told you to do, and go into the Perfect Day Guide. Go to pdgfree.com and look at the 4 pillars of the perfect day. Just read them over. Write your notes down for me. Okay, start the Braveheart online emotional intelligence course in the master classes of the Evolve section of the BraveheartNationapp.com. Okay, start doing the work. Okay, and eventually you can start trying to do the pelvic squats, the crab stretch. You know what? Spend your day playing with you, not dishonoring you, please. Start playing with you and make you your best friend. Okay, sweetie?
Yes, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So look at, you call me back. I'm going to call you, and I'm always going to have to call you probably early in the morning, because what time is it there for you now, love?
Well, here it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's not so bad. So I know that I can always call you up until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have the best day of your life. And understand something. Wear the smile. Your smile is your protection. It's the greatest protection. And if you wear the smile and there's some trauma, and your subconscious wants to replay a story because it's time to be miserable, that slight smile will buffer it down, and it'll actually tame it. Okay?
Yes, you have made me smile already. Thank you.
All right. God bless, sweetie.
Thank you so much.
Write your question on me, babe. We're on our way. Okay?
All right.
Bye, love.
Thank you. Bye.
Understand something, everyone. I will never, ever share a consultation with anybody unless I have the approval, as you know. And I will rarely do it, but I need to get this out to people, because if you actually change your personality, if you actually learned how to love, honor, and respect yourself, your whole world will change. If you're listening to this audio, please go to BHN University and check out my Whole Life Health certified course. I also have an online course as well called Braveheart Nutritional and Emotional Boot Camp. But to come in person is the key. And if you can't, then you can take the online one. And if nothing else, you can tip your toe in and go to braveheartnation.com and actually into the Evolve section and hit the masterclass area, and then take the Braveheart online emotional intelligence course. It's free. It's a masterclass. Just know this. You deserve the most beautiful life. And if you can't own the present moment, you'll own nothing. Please don't let them program you to believe that you have no value. You are the greatest value, and you must search that out, and you must find your authentic self, and you must get to the point that you love, honor, and respect and protect yourself first and foremost, because you cannot give what you are not. Have the best day of your life, and know that you're worth it.